Hey up everyone, welcome to the video. I've finally decided to actually paint something at uni, which is probably one of the first times I've done that other than, you know, little vehicles and stuff and tanks. I've actually decided to do some infantrymen. And to be fair, I've actually been trying to do these for about 6 months now, but I keep on putting it off and doing other stuff instead. So I finally sat down and done them. They're the Warsaw Uprising Kickstarter figures that I got, and they're the civilian SMG fighters. So there's 4 of them. Obviously, you can count. I'm not doubting that your ability to do that. But yeah, they're really nice figures. Really do like them. They've got. To be fair, the weapons are a little bit historically inaccurate. You know, they wouldn't have had say MP40s or whatever the hell these things are in 1936 to 39. But you know what, we can suspend a bit of disbelief there. Maybe they've got a prototype, maybe something else has happened, but they've got these guns and I quite like them. They're quite cool. Obviously, like different kind of helmets as well. Like he's got a style helm with a red band on it to show he's a communist fighter, a true hero of the working class, obviously. But obviously, these are meant to be Polish resistance fighters first and foremost. I've just co-opted them, I suppose, enlisted them to another fight. But yeah, I really like this one here with the Molotov cocktail. Never actually painted fire before, so it looks like shit, but you know what, it'll do the job. I really like this one. He's cool. He's got his weird SMG kind of slung over his back, and he's about to yeet that at some fascist tank. So he's quite cool. I like this one as well. He's kind of got his hand out, which could be mistaken for an unfortunate hand gesture, but I prefer it as some kind of checkpoint guard or something who's telling a truck to stop or something, I don't know. But he's wearing a nice grey suit with a weird kind of, I think it's a Polish fireman's helmet, but I could be wrong about that. And then I've done a little, probably hard to see that, but it's a little hammer and sickle on the top there. Try and get it to focus, please, that'd be alright. Nah, it's not having it, is it? Yeah, he's got a hammer and sickle on his helmet, but you can just about see that. He's got his grey suit and his red tie to show who he's fighting for, you know. Bit of a chaotic civil war, you need some kind of mark. And then this guy here who's a bit more military, you know, a bit more uniformed. He's got his black coat on there, the military trousers, his jack boots, and his star on. I think that's a Russian helmet actually. So I'll probably put him along with the commissars I've already painted if I ever put them into a kind of mega zealot unit or some kind of thing like that. So he's got I think it's like a kind of a Bergmann. Which is the pre-war German SMG. I could be wrong about that, but I quite like him as well. His base actually came over the edge of the base he's on. If you're not like, you know, the command little platform bit there, that actually went over the top, so I had to shave that off a bit to actually fit it on. But yeah, I quite like him. He's cool. And obviously the black and the red could be mistaken for fascists, so you obviously need that red star on the helmet to stop them from shooting each other, because that's not what we love to see when manpower is so low in the Civil War. But yeah, quite like these. The idea for them is probably get a few more people with Molotov cocktails and SMGs, chuck them in a truck, drive them up to the front line, pop them out, and just make it into a really nasty close quarters unit that will mess up a lot of fascists. And that's what we love to see, really, isn't it? So I'm quite happy with them. Or I could use them as sergeants for other units I've got devised. But in terms of where I'm going next, it's going to be, it's nearly the break now. It's nearly Easter break, so I'll be back home. I can do some more spraying and more painting. It's going to be like a support, kind of a big focus on the support units. So I've got a lot of the infantry done now. I've still got a few more I want to do, like 2 more, maybe 2 or 3 more units, just to make it into like a company size. But yeah, so I've got this female Soviet sniper there for the socialists, with also a kind of attendant with the binoculars, so they'll be coming up next. I've got a little mortar team and a heavy machine gun team. They're the main goal to get painted up next, and then after that I've got a unit of Soviet partisan factory workers. They're all wearing the blue overalls, flat caps mainly, but some with the Budanovka, which is the weird kind of Russian felt cap. So that'll be quite a nice little unit as well. But that's what I've got done. Just these 4 for now. A little bit of progress. I know it's not much, and I've waffled on for nearly 5 minutes about it. But so I'm going to call it there. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next one, if there is a next one, in some kind of near future. I hope so. I've also got my book series as well I'm doing, so I'm going to do a video about that probably next week or something, because I want to book 12 now. So I'll do 5 to 10 and go over that with you if you are interested still. But that's it for the miniatures. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.